First of all, Steeler Nation, I want to give my thoughts and condolences out to the Mortensen family. We found out today that Chris Mortensen has unfortunately passed away at the age of 72. This one hits home to me too, guys. To be honest, I'm 34. My parents are getting up in age. I don't know how I will react when that unfortunate day comes. Even with my dog and stuff like that. Not really good with this stuff. I have no idea, and I, you know, these kind of things it comes as a shock, but it shouldn't be. But you're living your life, you're going to work, you're doing all the social events, drinking the beers, eating the pizza, having the good time, and the news comes up. And you're like, man, I was watching that guy on TV for like 30 years. When I was a fan since 2002, Mortensen was doing the draft, the analytics, and talking football, and now he's passed away. So not really good with this stuff at all. But if you do have any good moments, memories, if you met Chris, anything like that, feel free to check in the comments and just say your positive vibes about that stuff too. And I will title this episode, I want to enjoy the Pittsburgh Steelers off season, or even just be a fan in general of this team. This team, our Steelers. Think about that. I know. We keep talking about Mike Tomlin hasn't, he hasn't won a playoff game in 7 years, and I will answer some mailbag questions tomorrow that feature into that. I will talk about that, but to me, you just keep going on. Like as a fan, now being 23 years since 2002 with the Maddox days, and there are guys in the chat, guys, excuse me, there are guys on this Steelers Nation Australia page that have been fans longer than I have, that have been through the 80s, the 70s, and 90s. And I need to respect those comments. I need to hear your stories too. But yes, to me, I want to enjoy the offseason. That is the scouting combine and getting exciting over players that we might not pick up. And that is seeing someone like a 6'7" Mims, the right tackle, the big bloke. Could Steelers go and get him? Could Steelers go and get a middle linebacker? Could Steelers go and get, cornerback? I want to enjoy all that stuff. That's what it's all about. I know at the end of the day, you want to see Super Bowls, and we all do. But to me, it's the little mini stories about following Najee Harris's career or following even Kenny Pickett. Maybe he can come back and bounce back. And when you see this stuff with the unfortunate passing with Chris Mortensen, it's a big reminder. It's a huge reminder that life is very short. Very, very short. I'm 34. My life right now is YouTube, is working at the local PCYC, working with the youth that is playing basketball, teaching pickleball, working amongst that for like 25 hours a week and trying to get my life on the narrow and straight and work as hard as I can and be the best that I can. That is it. That is with my job, social life, and on YouTube, right? And I use the Pittsburgh Steelers as a huge distraction. Huge. I mean, I'm listening to Steelers stuff all day, every day. And there's NFL communities out there. If you're Jets, Giants, Jaguars, Lions, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Bengals, who I can't stand, they do the exact same thing. We're all part of this NFL community. So when we see stuff like this from Chris Mortensen, that, you know what, he was a well-respected guy. He was one of the guys when I was growing up for 30 years watching ESPN, and he passes away. It's a huge reminder how really short that life is, right? So, yeah, man, we need to enjoy every single moment. But I will read this from ESPN. It says, Mort was widely respected as an industry pioneer and universally beloved 100% worldwide. As a supportive, hardworking teammate, he covered the NFL with extraordinary skill and passion and was at top of his field for decades. He will be truly missed by colleagues, fans, and our hearts and thoughts are with his loved ones. Prayers to his whole family. I also saw Rich Eisen and Daniel Jeremiah talk about this too while they're doing the scouting combine. And if you can, I will link that tweet, by the way, with Daniel Jeremiah having a really, solid emotional reaction to this stuff, because we're all part of it. We're all part of the NFL. We're all part of the Steelers. Just saw a spider run over my hat. I'm dead set. Oh, good. That's good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I just saw a spider run over my hat, which is fantastic. What was I saying? Yeah, we're all part of this NFL community, right? We're all part of the Steelers, and we have my channel, Steeler Nation Oz, that is represented by me, my thoughts, being Australian, Mark from Australia. Here I am. Let's go. Let's effing go. We have Steelers TDU with Matty Peveril. I jump on that occasionally. We have Steel Curtain Network. We have Steelers Depot, DK Sports, Britsburg Owen. Whatever your take is. Mike Drop Sports. I'm doing a thing with him tomorrow. You know what I mean? Here we go. Show. Stay the Steelers. Nathan Hines. In hindsight, so many Steelers, fans that talk their stuff, right? And that's what's so much fun about it, because it is a distraction. We can talk the black and gold until we're blue in the face, until someone says, hey, man, I cut out. I can't handle anymore. We can go forever. And some might say we can even go over 24 hours straight, right? So this stuff with the news is kind of like an eye-opener. Another NFL legend passes away. Same when Franco Harris passed away. It was like 2 days away from enjoying the actual game and being there. Then he passed away. It's one of those ones where it's a bit of a gut punch, bit of a hit to the head, and be like wake up call going, hey man, you got to enjoy it. And that's why I want to enjoy the Steelers offseason too. I know we're trying to talk about who's the quarterback, and that's been, covering the whole news of the offseason 100,000%. Who's going to be? I still think Kenny Pickett's going to be the guy week one, because I think the Steelers believe in Kenny Pickett. That's what I'm going off. Now, do I want Kenny Pickett to succeed? 1,000%. Do I think he struggled last year? Yes, I did. I did believe he struggled last year, but I still believe in some games he was winning games and going down the field and getting game-winning drives. And the one against the Raiders and Ravens in his rookie year still stands out to me, that he went into that environment and he won on the day for Franco Harris, and he won, I think, the week after versus the Ravens when Najee took the towel and welded around, and he won those moments. And yes, year two, he struggled. He got like 10 TDs, maybe less than that, or like 14 or whatever he may have, maybe less. I don't know. He didn't do very well at the quarterback position. But we're arguing about that. We just need to be respectful of my opinion, your opinion too, and everyone in the Steeler Nation too. But I do see a lot of fans saying that Justin Fields will come to the black and gold. If that happens, sweet, fine. I'm okay with it, as long as the Steelers give like a 4th round pick or a 5th. Not keen to see any more draft capital that is higher than that wasted. Now, Russell Wilson, I don't think so. But if it does happen, sweet. I would cheer you on. I still think, from my view, it's Kenny Pickett, and they will go and sign someone else. Other things in the news today was talking about DJ was getting traded in the offseason. That could happen too. So this is what I'm saying. Kind of take it day by day, bit by bit. And we love to find out more Steelers information in the offseason. We're 2 weeks away from the free agent period. The combine today, I believe, is wrapping up with the O-line. I like that. I saw one tweet from Mims. He's a big unit, 6'7". I thought, Steelers go and get him at right tackle. You have Jones on the left. Danmore could be back up. You go and get a center, maybe a free agent, or in the draft you get a center. I don't know. But you make that line huge. Jones, 6'7". This bloke's 6'7" on the other side too. Run game behind Najee and Warren. Steelers are also fans are trying to think about what's going to happen with Najee Harris and his extension, right? So all these moving parts all the time. And I guess to summarize and come back one step, take our time. Just chill. just relax. I'm not here to promote the clickbait or to talk any of that kind of stuff. I'm really just want to promote the fandom. Do you know what I mean? I want to be, as I pick up my hat, because there was there wasn't it? Ooh, there was a spider on it too. There was a spider on it, but now it's gone. I want to promote these guys, the Steelers. I want to promote us and celebrate us as fans, right? That's all I want to do, is build the Steelers community around what do you think? What do I think? Let's have beers, eat some food, eat some pizza, have a good time, and cheer our team on. And I think we miss that. I think we miss that to a certain degree. We get so wrapped up in the social media, in the rumors, in this. The Steelers should go and get this guy. We suck. We're terrible mentality. Steelers, Mike Tomlin coach, he won't be able to win next season. I don't find any enjoyment in that. I don't find that. To me, every day, every game, and every week, you're 0-0, and you still have a chance to win, right? I'm always hopeful for a win. I'm always hopeful that the Steelers can get it together and go on a run for a Steelers Super Bowl. I'm not going to sit here and say the Pittsburgh Steelers suck because of their past history, and that would determine the future. I don't play that game. Never. Not in my life. Not in my how I play competition. Not in anything I do. If I'm sitting here right now, I'm saying I'm going to get better. And I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to get better in the offseason with Omar Khan and Tomlin. 10-7 their first season. Let's move on. Let's get better. Let's draft well. I believe in Omar Khan to go and get the right free agents. And also he's been cutting the right people as well. So they've been freeing up money, cutting the center, the punter, QB. They're getting rid of the guys that we weren't happy with the production last year. They're improving the team better into this year, right? And I think Steelers fans say, well, if they start Kenny Pickett the whole year, we won't make the playoffs. And I'll say, has it happened yet? That's what I'll always be. The way I always do my content from being 34 to 84 in 50 years' time, I'll always do that. My content will always be, has it happened yet? I'm hopeful to see this team get better. Always. I mean, always. I will always see it through a positive lens because we always sit in that fear mode, or we are distracted by the Steelers haven't been here in 7 years, they haven't won a playoff game, then they won't win one with Tomlin. There's no way they can win a Super Bowl with Tomlin. Has that happened yet? No, it hasn't. For me, we grab that stuff all the time. We say the negative things, and we sit there and we sit in sadness, and we put our face in the mud, and we're just lying in absolute misery. And I don't see that. I see right now a team to finish on a high note. I've been going a long time. To finish on a high note, the Steelers right now made the right cuts. The Steelers right now also are exploring avenues around the quarterback position where they may trade, they may get a free agent, or they may draft a quarterback to have competition for Kenny Pickett. The Steelers also, I think, will look into extending Harris. The Steelers also will look into the offseason with a draft and free agent guys to go and get better O-line. They got Arthur Smith, the guy from the Tennessee Titans, ex-head coach Falcons. That was a good move in my opinion, right? Go and get some better guys on the O-line. Go and get some guys maybe on the D-line too. That could be a possibility. Even get a guy, another corner in the draft who I spoke about the other day, right, with Mitchell. So I think the Steelers are in a pretty good place, and we need to enjoy the aspect of being a fan and supporting our team. That's what I love about this kind of stuff, is the fact you can walk around an airport, wear a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey, and some random bloke will say, hey, man, are you from Pittsburgh? And I go, nah, dude, I'm from Australia. And he'll say, how are you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan? And I'll say, I've been a Steelers fan since 2002, 22 years. And he'll go, that is absolutely insane. And then we'll do a fist bump. We'll say, Najee Harris is awesome. We'll say, I hope Kenny Pickett bounces back. And here we are, that coming in the upcoming season, we're 0-0, and I hope we win. I hope we go on a run. So I do want to enjoy these little moments. And today is a bit of a wake up call to say, yeah, man, just calm down, chill out, enjoy the combine that just happened. Get excited about your favorite players. If you like a certain player and a fan says, you know what, your opinion's wrong, that's your opinion. We're allowed to have your opinion, my take, your take. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion on who they like and who the Steelers should go and get. That's the whole fun about this stuff, is supporting the team and cheering on our players who we think the Steelers might go and get, or the players who the Steelers already have, right? Some people aren't a fan of keeping Peterson. I'm a fan of keeping Peterson. I like Peterson, right? So anyways, that's my 14 minutes talking. I just wanted to clear the air on that kind of stuff, and also give my appreciation and thoughts and prayers to Chris Mortensen as well, who did pass away at the age of 72. And it does feel like that's way too young. Way too young. Life's very short, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I will be on Mic Drop Sports tomorrow live, and we'll see how it goes. Each and every day, man. We'll just talk football, have fun. I saw the spider again, so I'll see you later.